Hello, hi viewer, and hello employees. We are here filming for scenario B of the ZV-H1W1 virus, or as we commonly refer to it as the zombie virus. Now, scenario 3, if you don't know, is the possible releasal, accidental or intentional releasal of the virus, and if it gets into our population. And hopefully this video will help you learn how to survive in this new apocalyptic world. And surprisingly, through our research and my love of this show, we have been able to determine that this virus is very similar to The Walking Dead's Infected. So if you have any basic knowledge of the show, or you know enough about this virus, then you should be good to go. But if you don't know anything about it, or you just want to know what we have to say, then I would recommend sticking around. And hopefully that this video will help you survive with important and beneficial skills in your new world, some vital items you may not think about grabbing, and how to kill a zombie. So I don't know how much time you have before the infected come, so let's try and move as fast as possible. So, according to our Zombiepedia, or our research and field agents, they have determined only a few basic skills you will need to survive this apocalypse. Those being marksmanship, how to administer drugs, how to take care of a wound and bandage it, how to start a fire, build a shelter, clean water, read a map and know your basic area, how to swim, and how to lockpick. If you learn these skills now, they will help you in numerous situations in the apocalypse and out of it. After you learn these new basic skills, you should try and grab as many items as possible. Now you might think of the basics, such as weapons, food, water, some sort of fire starter, and a map. These are a good start, but you might need an excessive amount of other items, or just items you won't think about, such as bullets for a gun, some sort of tools, gasoline or propane, body armor for other survivors or zombies, flashlights, some sort of crank radio to hope that the government will be able to extract you, a board game to help pass the time, some comfortable clothing, some rope or wire, and a backpack. With these items, we believe that you will have a better odd of surviving this new world. Now we have to get into the nitty-gritty of this world. If you encounter a zombie, you have 4 to 5 options. You can run or hide, you can kill it, you can be bitten, or you can die. And you obviously don't want to die. So you have your zombie. Now it's going to vary a lot in the real world, but this is the best we can do. So if you see a zombie in the distance and you don't have a weapon, there's no shame in running or hiding. It's slower and it's dumber. It's not going to sprint after you. It's not going to somehow predict where you're going and find the fastest way there and eat you. You should be good. But if you have the courage to kill the zombie and you have a knife, we would recommend attacking from behind. It doesn't see you and doesn't have a chance of grabbing you. We'd also recommend aiming for the head. Because if you destroy the brain, it should go down. But if you're courageous enough to attack from the front, once again, watch for its arms. Unlike this one, their arms aren't going to be stapled to its side. And we would also recommend aiming for the eye, less skull to break through. Now, if you have a gun that's not plastic and has a caliber in it, one good shot to the head should kill it. But you might want to take an extra few stabs or shots into it, because unlike the Walking Dead zombies, you will have to destroy each section of the brain for it to be truly dead. Let's say, in a hypothetical situation, you attack the zombie and it bites you. You will only have over a minute to cut off the bitten appendage. So you clean your weapon and then just cut it off. If you do this in a fast enough amount of time, you should be safe. But if you don't, you will experience fevers, chills, diarrhea, you will have an insatiable hunger, cough up blood, and then die, which will cause the transformation. So before we wrap this up and you go out into this new world, I want you to all remember what important things you need to see and what you need to do. You need to learn new skills. You need to grab a lot of different various items. And you need to know how to eliminate and, if necessary, make sure that that threat doesn't come back as a zombie. So now that you have this new world to explore, we need you to be smart. We want you may be the last of humanity. So if you can, try and be as smart as you can and don't put yourself in any dangerous situations. We also need you to find a group that will help you out. And if you're put into a situation where you must think of yourself first, do that. I wish you luck in this new world. Godspeed, my friend. Godspeed.